Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to build speed on guitar. So if you're stuck on a particular lick or riff that you can't quite get up to speed, this video is going to be perfect for you, and it's also going to be perfect for you if you're just wanting to build speed in general. Now the video today is going to show you how to build muscle memory. I'm going to show you how to get faster, and I'm going to show you how to track your progress so that you know you're improving. But first, there's a few things we need to consider. First of all, you need to be patient and realize that building speed is a slow process that takes time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Just improve a little bit every day and you'll get there faster in the long run. Secondly, you need to make sure that when you're practicing, all your muscles are relaxed so that you're not tensing up. That will definitely hinder your progress. Make sure you're warmed up. This is very important, as when you're playing for long periods of time, you want to prevent injury, and also warming up will help you play to the best of your abilities as well, because you're loose and things are just a little bit easier to play. And finally, before we get into the method, consistency is key. Make sure you practice every single day. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up, but just make sure you've got a consistent routine going on with this, and your results will be so much better than if you were to practice maybe once a week or something like that. Now let's move on to the method. I've been trying to get faster at guitar from the time that I've started guitar, and through trial and error I've come up with this process that I think is the best way to increase your speed at a particular lick. It's worked for me, so try it out for yourself. Step one, we are going to learn the lick or riff, and we are going to build our muscle memory. To build our muscle memory, I recommend that you play the particular lick or riff that you're wanting to get faster 100 times. I want you to play it 100 times at a speed where you can play it absolutely perfectly with no mistakes. That means no string noise, no fret buzz. Play it perfectly in time. Then I want you to move on to step two. Now step two is where we're actually going to be increasing our speed. Find the speed at which you're comfortable playing that particular part on a metronome. Slow it down even more a little bit. So usually for me, 40 to 60 BPM is the sweet spot for where I can play something perfectly. Then I want you to play the lick 4 times in a row. That means not just 4 times with mistakes in between. I want you to play the riff perfectly 4 times in a row. Then you can move up by 2 BPM, and we keep doing this 2 BPM, 2 BPM, 2 BPM, 2 BPM, until we've reached a limit for the day where we just can't play the lick anymore. So this will happen no matter how much you try to force it, you'll just have a limit for your day. I want you to find that limit and move on to step 3. This is where we're going to track our progress. So in a spreadsheet, I'd suggest making a column for the particular date and a column for your speed. Now, I want you to note down the speed where everything fell apart and you just couldn't continue anymore. Then we're going to come back to it the next day, repeat step 2, which is starting at our 40 to 60 BPM, working our way up 2 BPM at a time. And now your limit the next day should be higher than it was the previous day. And I want you to track that progress as well. So every day you're tracking how many BPM is your limit for the day. The first few days, you're going to be getting great results. You're going to be jumping up by large amounts of beats per minute. But then you'll realize after a certain amount of time, you're going to start getting some diminishing returns. So you might only be like improving by like 2 BPM per day. But you need to keep going at it, and eventually you'll get to the speed that you wish to be at, as long as you follow all the tips. So remember, keep relaxed, make sure you're playing every riff 4 times in a row perfectly before moving up the BPM. You're warmed up and you're consistent as well. Let me know how you get on with this, because I want to see if it provides results for you as well. It certainly works for me. Like the video if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.